when I served in the office, I was in charge of travel and housing and translation. So there's lots to be done. We merged missions when I was serving in the office. So it was kind of like a hectic time. And, there'd be times when in my pocket I'd have, not in my pocket, but in my bag, I'd have, 100 passports of all the missionaries or of missionaries throughout Russia, and then like $5,000 in American cash. And I'd have to go from point A to point B in Moscow with that much, valuable stuff on, I was terrified. So like being in the office was kind of crazy. I remember once there was a missionary who had a problem with his visa, with his passports. In Russia, they do the dual passport program. And so we flew over to Latvia to meet with the Russian consulate. And as we were sitting there, the members who met us, who were in charge of legal affairs there, they were telling us all these things that we were supposed to say when they interviewed us alone. It was kind of like we were going on trial. And so we were sitting there sweating bullets. And my companion at the time was terrified because if he messed up on this interview, he wouldn't be allowed back into Russia. So he would have been like almost blacklisted. So we were kind of like a little scared to say the least. So we're sweating, we're sitting there, we're praying like I've never prayed before because he was one of my favorite companions. And anyway, they take him out of the room first. They interview him. He comes back. He says, "Oh, they just needed me to sign a piece of paper." And I sat there like, a piece of paper. You just need to sign a piece of paper. That's it. So we took 2 days out of our missionary schedule to come sign a piece of paper in a foreign country. Just, I was so relieved. At the same time, I was so ticked off because I was like, I don't know. But at the same time, I guess the Lord provides for us when we're, I don't know, psyched out of our minds.